right, Coach, thoughts about tonight's game?
Excited to win. We haven't done enough of that. I'd be the first to admit we haven't done enough of that in the last couple of seasons. So really excited to win, clean sheet, and then score some goals and create some chances. So excited about that part. But when I assess the performance, it wasn't our best performance this season. It was sluggish. I put that down to we're still early in the season and we haven't played. We haven't had a chance this season to play two games this close together. We played Friday and then Sunday, and so we knew that was going to be tough the first time we did that. And the reason we sort of planned that is we're not going to have that scenario a few times in conference. So didn't want it to be sluggish and a bit tired, but my suspicion that it was going into it, it might be like that a little bit. And sometimes Sunday soccer is just about winning. It's not going to be the prettiest when it's the second game of the week, and some of the conditions we had here today made it hard to play good soccer. So overall, I know we have a lot to work on, but delighted to get a clean sheet and get a win.
Analytically, just looking at the quick numbers here, 12 shots on target, three go in. Is that something you guys kind of look at it a little bit closer as this season progresses? Because in conference, you may even just get 1/4 of that, maybe even less.
Yeah, that was what we talked about after the game on Friday, and I think Friday was even better numbers than that. Maybe 17, give or take. So really, yeah. I'm delighted we're creating chances. I'm delighted we're dominating games and getting in the final third. Those are things that we haven't done here before. So delighted with that. But yeah, we really got to turn some of these efforts into goals from open play, set plays as well. Again, with some really good deliveries on set plays today, and I think we should have had a few more goals from set plays as well. So in a conference game, you're probably not going to get over 10 shots on target. I think a conference game are usually 5 to 10, give or take, and if you're only getting 5 chances, you need to be able to take 1 or 2 if we're going to win conference games.
For you defensively, what's been the key for you thus far, and knowing that you have great defenders that have been pressing the work volume, and knowing that you're getting the results that you want right now?
Yeah, I think, listen, I love our back 5, goalkeeper and back 4. We've been playing with a back 4, so I love them. But for me, the reason we're getting clean sheets and the reason our defensive work is better is because we're defending as a team. We're defending from the front. We look more connected. We look more together. And then I think that's partly why we're creating more chances as well. We're winning the ball higher up the field, which then you're closer to the opponent's goal, etc., etc. It leads to better things. So, the defensive stuff I think is coming from the team effort, and then that is making us more attack-minded and at the same time as well.
Next week presents a difficult challenge. What do you take from this week to next week? Now that you're gonna continue to see the competition just grow within your team, knowing that there's some minutes there to get players in and to look at different combinations for you.
Yeah, look, again, even in this interview, we've talked a lot about conference. Everything's about getting ready for conference, right? That's where we get points on the board and have a table to play for, right? So another chance to play 2 games in one weekend and get that match fitness and learn to be up for 2 games in a weekend is going to be a good opportunity. 2 really good opponents. And then the other thing, one's at home, one's on the road. And again, that's the sort of situations we'll be faced with in conference. So we have to be able to handle quick turnaround and travel and all that stuff that makes us uncomfortable. But we have to learn to win when we're uncomfortable. So looking forward to the challenge and looking forward to the opportunity that Prairie View and Louisiana will present us.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your performance. Just talk to me about today's game, and how do you feel about the performance over the weekend?
I feel like overall over the weekend, 2 wins. Like, what more can you ask for? I feel like we played well. We definitely did better when we were passing and moving and like working together. And I feel like that showed because it happened on all 3 of the goals today.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like in that first half, once that first goal went in, there was like a sense of relief for you guys. Just talk to me about that build-up in play and what you saw in the goal
Yeah, I think that through like before the first goal, then we had been having a lot of opportunity and building up in the attacking third. And so once we got that first goal, then we just felt a little bit more comfortable and ready to keep moving forward and confident in scoring more.
That second goal, it just seemed like you guys had to continue adding on to the pressure that they were giving you guys. What did you see in that second goal that allowed you to find that space and get through?
Yeah, well, when Rosie drove down the line, then she dragged the defender with her, and so that opened up space for me to come in the box and her to have that cut back, and then I had the space to shoot it.
Okay, and next week presents a different challenge.
Hmm.
You guys get to have two more games, one at home and on the road. Just how do you take this past week's performance and put it into next week, knowing that it's going to be a difficult challenge?
Yeah, I think we just take confidence from the two wins, and we've had what 8 goals this weekend. So we just keep building on that and hoping for more and working together and keeping our heads up, even when we might slow down or whatever. Then just bring it back hard and keep the energy up high.
Thank you.
You're welcome.